Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, Trusted Gems, Spiritual Justice Gem, Goddess Quita, or you can call me Quita, either one will do. I ask this above. Please like, share, subscribe, donate, all the good jazz. We're just going to hop straight into this. This is a Leo general read. In your current placement, the Page of Swords crossing the world. The world is crossing the Page of Swords, Two of Cups in your recent past, near future, so Ten of Swords. In your conscious mind, the Eight of Pentacles, subconscious, Five of Pentacles. In your advice placement is the Temperance. Queen of Wands is in your outer influences. The Star card is your hopes and fears. And the Queen of Swords is your outcome. Ooh. Okay. So you're stuck in your head about this. You're trying to move the car in the water, but you're stuck in your head about manifesting some type of relationship. What I get from this is someone who, this person, you're a Leo, so you love the spotlight, love being seen, admired, and all of that. But let's get into this. You're being defensive. Being defensive is hard work. So you're being defensive because you know you're trying to. It's like you're trying to cipher or walk in somebody's energy. I could be talking to a witch or warlock. I do pick up on a lot of spiritual people that practices spiritual knowledge intentionally. You're basically stuck in your head for the month of October. You're figuring out why this trying to work. It's over. You're not going to be able to siphon this person's energy. You're not going to be able to keep doing it because it's not your energy. Walk in your energy. Walk in your energy. Walk in your own energy. It advise you not to get. Your advice is not to get. Your Temperance advises you to keep your cool and not get hot tempered. You're being asked to redirect your energy, your negative energies into something positive. You have divine guidance at this time. Yeah, you have angels and ancestors around you that are trying to guide you to heal. But stealing somebody's energy, ciphering somebody else's energy is not the answer here. It says take charge of your own life. Be bold. Walk by. Like, yeah. If you're preaching all this stuff and teaching all this stuff, walk by what you're preaching and teaching. Don't be ciphering somebody else's energy and trying to walk in their energy. Walk in the energy and lightness of your own energy. Be your own self. Be bold. Heal yourself. There's a lot of inner harmony happening here. It's trying to come in, and you're not letting it in. Want to go to see art and museums. You want to go look at something beautiful. Want to travel. Want to look your best. You don't have money to go to the spa, but you want to. You don't have money to travel, but you want to. You're hoping for this star energy. You want this star energy. Create your own star energy. Create your own inner beauty. It comes from within. Doing lots of intellectual activity over and over again. Getting a lot of work done, but it's only mental work. You're only getting mental work done. And that's a good thing. But you still have this Five of Pentacles in your subconscious mind, which is telling me that this is what the Holy Spirit is trying to come in and help you to temper and help you to see that you can walk in your own. You are a Leo. Use your own energy. You already. You're not going to be able to siphon nobody else's energy. That's just what it is. That's why you're in this. That's why it ended. The cycle ended. That's why you're in this Five of Pentacles energy and this Two of Swords energy. Trying to siphon someone else's energy is only going to cause you harm. Heal your own inner self. Walk in your own lightness. Like, why do you need somebody else's energy to cover your energy? That's why you end up in this Queen of Swords energy at the end of the month or as a conclusion. Let's see. Why is this person in this Queen of Swords energy? What are they trying to figure out or what they're trying to do? Yeah, it's like happiness, joy, that good solar plexus energy is trying to get into you. The Holy Spirit is trying to give it to you, but you're just like, la 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 la. Your head is in the clouds, and it's like I'm here. Like your own light is here, and you're light. You're not taking it. Yeah, you're not committed to healing yourself. You're not committed to the path. The Two of Cups came up upside down. You need to be committed to this. You need to be committed to having your own energy. Yeah, having your own spark, having your own light. Stop ciphering people's energy. Yeah, you're going to be able to manifest this Ten of Pentacles if you stop and just clean up your own inner world. And you know, you have all the tools and stuff that you need. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to have another tower moment to let this energy in, because you're not seeing that there's a lot of good things around you, and I feel like you're not seeing the beauty around you. You're not letting it in. You want to siphon somebody else's energy. You want to walk in lightness that's not your own, and you can't. So it's forcing you to have to go and create inner harmony for yourself. It's forcing you to have to stand up, stand tall, and be brave. Be in that Leo energy. Be in that lion energy. Yeah. You always want to be celebrated and be seen. Sometimes it's good to sit back and be by yourself and heal. And so sometimes you have to put in your work and bring in your own ideas, your own inner substance. It comes from within. The Holy Spirit said, work on you. It's in you the musician of your life. You can, all you got to do is ask it from the divine, and they're ready to give it to you. Like, they're ready to hand it to you, and you're still worried about somebody else's energy. You can grow by yourself. Stop being in the shadow. Stop going through all these ego deaths and just build yourself up so you don't have to keep going through all these ego deaths. And if you do that, it's guaranteed that you're gonna have love. You're gonna have this Ten of Cups, this Ace of Pentacles. You're gonna go through a little hardship, because that's what healing is about. But you need to protect yourself. You need to learn to put up boundaries for yourself. You need to learn to be happy in your own energy. Being by yourself sometimes is the best thing for you. Sometimes being by yourself is the best thing for you. Sometimes walking in your own energy, loving on your own self is the best thing for you, Leo. Sometimes you can't be in the spotlight all the time. It's not humanly possible. Like, stop it. Work on your own solar plexus energy. Work on your own heart energy. Work on your own crown chakra, your own throat chakra. Bring up your own. You have the person that you're in. You have your own gifts, and they're like this person gifts, but it's in your own way that suits you. I don't understand this. Like, you're so used to walking in lightness at your own, then you don't even know how to. You're a high priestess or whatever you call yourself, but you don't know how to walk in the lightness of your own. You're worried about somebody else's lane, somebody else's gift. That's that person's lane. That's that person's gift. That's not for you. That's why the Holy Spirit gave it to them. You have your own. You have substance that's there for yourself, but you're not taking it. You want to siphon somebody else's energy because you don't want to put in the work. That person had to put in the work. I'm trying to tell you, everybody got karmic cycles that they have to go through. Just like I came here on this planet, and I'm an earth angel. I had to go through more things than the normal person, and I made it through because of my own, relying on my own self, healing my own self, relying on the divine, not being in people's face. Sometimes I couldn't be sexual. I couldn't exploit that energy, even if when I wanted to. When I see somebody I want, I'd be like, no, I'm not healed enough. No, that's not what the Holy Spirit said. That's for me. Sometimes it takes a discipline. When you're alone, you find the discipline that you need to carry on your own light, your own burden without anybody. I had a partner who didn't believe in me, didn't believe what the divine was doing through me. Now wants to come back. Now wants, the blue jay, want to do all that stuff so they can come back. But they cannot come back. When you learn that to go through a little bit of pain, you have to go through a little bit of pain to get all that glory. You have to. You have to go through all that to get that glory, so you'll know what not to touch again. So you'll know. So you won't be easy. You won't be. You'll have boundaries. Or you'll be strong enough to withstand the wiles of the enemy. And it seems like you keep getting into temptation because you know how to decipher somebody else's energy, and you keep getting into it. You keep getting upset about somebody else's own energy, and you have yourself. You have all the tools. It's easy, and yet you're making it hard. You have an advantage over most human beings on the face of this earth, because most people don't even know themselves. At least you know your gifts, your strengths when it comes to that. Just walk in your own energy, heal your own self, be in your own light. You already use this person's energy to build yourself up, and yet you want to continue using this person's energy. What you're going to end up doing is self-sabotaging if you don't stop doing this. That's all I have, Leo. I'm out. Peace.